You know what time it is? It's Price Picks time, baby. PRBIZNVTR. That's our code for a 100% match. A 100% match on your deposit. Throw 100 down, you get 200 back. You put 50, you get 50 back. Make it what? Shit. $100. Easy as that. 500 down, 500 back, 1,000 bucks, 1,000 playable. You know how most sports books have, let's say, 30x rollover, 15, 20, 10. You see it all over the place. This 2x. Why? Because Price Picks loves you. PRBIZNVTR. PRBIZV. Sheesh. That's a lot of letters. PRBIZNVTR. There, we got it the second time. We got it the second time. Easy as that, baby. PRBIZNVTR. You want me to read off my prize picks for the day? It's already started, so you can't tell, but you can tell some select. I think there's like 4 of them you can tell and still make a little 6-piece or something like that if you so wish. But you got to use PRBIZ and VTR. Let's go, baby. DeMontis Sabonis, 43.5, more points, rebounds, assists. He has 6 right now. Trae Young, more, 37.5 points and assists. Anthony Edwards, more, 27.5 points. Laurie Markkanen, 26.5 points, more. Jaylen Brown, more than 25.5 points. Jalen Duren, more than 10.5 rebounds. That's an easy little 6-piece. $20 on a Flex Friday. Flex Friday, I can lose up to 3 legs in that, I believe, and still get paid out, while only losing 2, I believe, pays profitably. But anyways, it's a great day when you have a Flex Friday, because while it is limited to $20, you put $20 down on these parlay, 20 for 500. It's a big one. They'll give it back to you if it loses. PRBIZNVTR. Not only can you get a 100% match using that code, if you do it today and just do straight NBA pick, a little 6-pick, little 3-pick, just use a flex. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. If you lose, you get your 20 back. It's a risk-free bet with an added promo of 100% match. PRBIZNVTR. Bada bing, bada boom. That's an ad read, baby. Let's move on to the lab cam. You know what time it is. It's Weekend Warrior picks, baby. 3-pack time. Let's get some 3 winners. Sadly, last weekend we only had 1 winner. If you want us to explain, what happened, what went wrong, all that good shit, check out our weekend in review video, but I'll go through it real quick. We had -1.5 Hurricanes, L. 2 is -7 Celtics, L. Then 3, 2.5 Eagles, easy dub. Thankfully, we had that easy dub to tuck us in on the weekend. At -7 Celtics, they haven't covered the spread long enough that I'm just going to blacklist them. But, guys, I got to get started. We only have 30 minutes to our first pick. 30 fucking minutes. If you want to lock this in, pull up the sportsbook right now and just type in Rockets. Be on the Go page. Just do it as we're telling you. I'm going to go over to player props real quick on my personal book to see if anything's changed. No, it hasn't. Sengun. Alperen Sengun. He's a great player who's been going through somewhat of a rough patch. He's not putting up crazy amount of points. I do understand he's at home and performs better at home, but 18.5 is a high ceiling for him. And I think under 18.5, and granted it is 150, this isn't the prettiest pick. If you want a pretty pick, go for -4.5 Raptors at half. I'm sure that's going to hit, and it's -110. But I think that this is a less sweaty player prop that you can do. It's Alperen Sengun, 18.5, -150. Are you going to have to put a couple more units on this to get a good return? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is what it is. But I believe that this is definitely hitting. I personally don't see him getting over 14.5. Am I willing to tease it down? No, I'm not, honestly. But I'm down to put like 2 units on 18.5. Alperen Sengun, feel very comfortable in it. And not feel like this is a sweaty bet that I'm just going to have to sit there and panic about the whole time. It's just not that type of action with this one tonight. And, well, we'll move on to pick 2 in just a second. Let me go ahead and just get this on the board real quick and write it down before we move on. And then I'll tell you the story about pick 2. But remember, guys, it's 18.5. Alperen, that's a hell of a name, isn't it, guys? And Houston, Alperen Sengun. And we're going over. Just kidding. It's Bizarro Day. I was reading over. We're going under 18.5. Under 18.5. At minus 150, is it juiced? Sure. Do we love it? We don't love the juice, but we love the pick. The pick just seems like a great parlay two-legger, maybe. You might can add that on to boost your odds in something else. Maybe you can add it on. Let's see what the odds would be for this. My pick for today and tomorrow added up. Let me go ahead and just try to get this on my board. It's a hard pick for tomorrow, so I'm going to have to see if they even allow it. This might be a parlay that they don't even allow, and I'd even understand it just because of how weird it is. Let's see, baby. Let's see. There we go. I finally got into the match results and over-under goals. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to try to find this pick real quick because it's priced at 155 as well. So let's just do two little 155s, right? And see what it comes out to be. Player props again. We find our best friend Alprin. Oh, surprisingly lets you go and parlay these two picks. You get plus 174, so you put what, 50 down? You get 87 back. That's not bad, guys. It's not bad at all. For my second pick, since it is a weird weekend, I didn't want to give y'all a full page of NBA. I didn't want 3 picks, just straight NBA, because honestly, that's dicey. That's dicey and something that I don't want to participate in. That's how you lose sports betting, is just picking one sport and sticking with it. And I feel that us having a weird weekend of all-star games, no football and stuff like that, got me out of my comfort zone and made me pry the internet and get in the lab a little bit more and find some picks that I wouldn't necessarily find. First being Alprin Sengun. I normally don't go props like that unless I'm playing prize picks. But in the book, I think that this is a great pick paired with Arsenal. Arsenal's going to win tomorrow. They're going against Everton. It is what it is. It's plus 650 going against minus 250. This book writes itself. But more importantly, the over-under's only at 2.5. And I found a bet that lets you bet the match result and the over-under goals. But you can boost the over-under goals all the way up to 4.5. If they score 4, okay, so be it. That's fine. We got 4.5 while it's predicted at 2.5. That puts us at a really, really good position while it is minus 155, and that is not necessarily the best juice that there is. You can pair it with our first pick and make something happen at plus 170, 175, whatever it was. It is not a bad choice. Arsenal under 4.5 goals. Arsenal as like the match result, not Arsenal under 4.5 goals. It's so high, they probably don't even have that. But Arsenal match result and over under 4.5 goals. Let me get that thrown up here for you guys. It's a early one. Don't wait till tomorrow to lock this in. It happens, 6:30 my time tomorrow morning? Arsenal match result plus under 4.5 goals. All right. That is our second pick. Remember, guys, our first one starts just like 20 minutes from now. So make sure you lock this in now. Is Alprin Sengun under 18.5 points. And for tomorrow's bet, you might as well lock this in while you have the book open. Arsenal match result plus under 4.5 goals. Under 4.5 goals, easy peasy. You don't even have to worry about that one. That's a lot of scoring in soccer, and hopefully it doesn't get to that point. And then, guys, we're moving on to a third pick, which honestly, if you made a 3-piece out of this motherfucker, I'm not even going to blame you. Not at all. See, let me make a 3-piece real quick. UFC, yeah, it's a UFC pick. I'll spoil that enough as I am clicking everything together to see what kind of odds I can get you. I want to get you something sweet, baby. I'm already at plus 139 without the Arsenal pick. Just have it under 18.5 and my pick. Oh, just kidding. That's not my right pick. It's going to be even better than that 137 that I just told you. Let me bring it down and find this Arsenal pick real quick. Can't make it easy on us, baby. Arsenal. Oh, that's a double-double. I do not want that, baby. I just want match results. There we go. Found it. Minus 155. So under 18.5 and Arsenal and under 4.5. Brings us to plus 174. Then we travel on over to the UFC and go for Sunday's fight. Who expects a fight on Sunday? Doesn't that normally happen on Saturdays? Well, the main event happens at 2:45 a.m., so thankfully I was able to count this. Am I a motherfucker for counting it? It is what it is. Is it technically, maybe Saturday for some people? Probably. But we're going to count it because I think that this is an easy win for our 3-pack, and we would love a 3 sweep here. And guys, I have great news. This pick at even odds that I just threw in here brings our 3-legger up all the way to plus 448. We hit plus 448, guys. Units for everybody. Well, so let's say we put 20 on that. We get 89. Let's say we put 100 on that. We get 448 plus our 100. That's just so beautiful, guys. Let's talk about the pick, though. It's a main event. Derek Lewis versus Sergey Spivak. Sergey's a beast. Don't get it twisted. I've seen Derek Lewis get dropped. But these odds are close enough that I think these two big men are just going to throw down. Now, granted, I get this is a heavyweight fight, that these fists, they weigh a lot, and there's a lot of power behind these swings. With that being said, I think that Derek Lewis has a lot to prove here, and that if he loses this could be almost a career ender. And I think that even if he doesn't win it, he's going to fight for it. And fighting for it hopefully goes over at least 1.5 rounds. And over 1.5 rounds in a 5-round fight doesn't seem too outrageous. At plus 100, that seems like a great deal. Now, granted, like I said, they have very heavy hands and can knock each other out at any moment from the start. That's why it's priced like this. But at plus 100, 1.5 over for the Derek Lewis and Sergey Spivak fight, seems kind of like a lock. And I'm not afraid to take that. I'm really not afraid to parlay these. Especially the under 18.5 and the Arsenal one, the minus 150s. That just seems like easy money. Just, you don't even have to watch those games. You can sleep in tomorrow and go to bed early tonight. You can go to bed in 20 minutes for all I care. I mean, it'll probably hit. And with that being said, we'll get our third one on the board before we end the stream off, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We give you 3 picks every weekend here in the lab. Weekend Warrior Picks with Lux. It's a nice little 3-pack that we do. We do this every weekend, and hopefully this is a winning weekend. We're looking to go 3-0. 3-0 on the weekend, guys. Okay, so over 1.5 rounds. D. Lewis. That's a hell of a spelling, right? Here, we'll do it like that. D. Lewis versus S. Spivak. Parlay, parlay, parlay. You heard it here first, baby. I'm just here to win, and I'm here to, kind of think it out with y'all. I'll give you the winners as I come up with them. It's a great thing here in the lab. We get group minds because you can call us at 713-489-9402 and tell us everything you're thinking. It's like a hive mind here. We give bets, we get bets. We like hearing it out and hearing the reasoning, so make sure you call us at 713-489-9402. You can give us your best bet. You can give us your worst bet. I just want you to call me and reason it out. You tell me the day, the team playing, the reason you're picking it, and all that good shit. I might even get you featured here on the Degen Hour. No Fumbles with Lux, our football podcast. We can weigh your picks. If it's crazy enough, guys, I might even put it on the Degen Hour's Watch Party of the Dozen. I do not care. 713-489-9402. Remember to call me, tell me to fuck off, tell me your best sports pick, ask for a sports pick, anything, guys. 713-489-9402. I'll even officiate your wedding over the phone. 713-489-9402. And remember to follow us on all socials, guys. The Degen Hour Pod, it's super easy. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, got it all. 713-489-9402. Let's hope for a three-peat weekend where we just get the broom and sweep the sports books and clean this shit up a little.